Best Fitness Tracker 2023. Fitness trackers have come a long way from the simple bands that track steps and low Ls. Modern trackers can monitor everything from your heart health to how well you've recovered from a hard bout of training. They've got sensors galore and, in some cases, Number 1. Amazfit GTR4. The Amazfit GTR4 punches way above its weight. It's affordable at $199 and includes a whole array of features you'd expect to see on much pricier wearables. That includes a bright OLED screen, blood oxygen monitoring, sleep stage tracking, stress tracking, Amazon Alexa compatibility, and an offline digital assistant. It's also got a native camera remote and a handy Pomodoro timer built in. And for outdoor fitness enthusiasts, the GTR4 also has multiband GPS for more accurate GPS tracking in challenging environments. You can even import GPX routes from sites like Strava and Komoot. For smart features, the GTR4 has all the basics: push notifications, quick text replies on Android, alarms, timers, and the ability to make and take calls over Bluetooth. The only thing the GTR4 is really missing is contactless payments, but it more than makes up for it given the expansive feature set and battery life. It lasts about 10-14 days on a single charge with normal use and about a week with heavy usage. It may not have the brand recognition of a Fitbit, but since Google nerfed both the Versa 4 and Sense 2 this year, you might want to overlook that. Plus, the GTR4 doesn't have thick bezels like either of those watches. Watch faces on the OLED display are crisp, and animations are smooth. When you consider that Amazfit watches are often on sale, it's a no-brainer. Number 2. Amazfit Bip S. If you're looking to save a little moolah, the $69.99 Amazfit Bip S is an excellent choice. It's not the most attractive tracker out there, but it gets you a lot of features you wouldn't expect on a tracker under $100. It's definitely more fitness tracker than a smartwatch, but you do get the option of editing watch faces, notifications, and music controls. That's impressive at this price point. The Bip F won't win awards for looks, but in testing, it delivered accurate results on par with more expensive watches. If you've been missing Pebble's simple and cheap smartwatches, this is a worthy alternative. An affordable fitness tracker that offers built-in GPS, always on display, advanced sleep tracking, and 2-week battery life for under $100. Depending on the model you get, you might also get a built-in LED flashlight and solar charging. Garmin wearables are also known for providing extensive, in-depth metrics, and the Fenix is no exception. You get excellent recovery metrics, as well as helpful training guides and coaching programs. The best part is Garmin doesn't charge extra for those features. Number 3. Garmin Fenix 7S. Garmin's flagship Fenix 7 series is no joke. It's got built-in multi-band GPS, weeks worth of battery life, the option of touchscreen or button navigation, topographical maps, and oodles upon oodles of data. There's also a handy new real-time stamina feature that helps you figure out how much you've got left in the tank. We appreciate how quickly the Fenix 7 watches are able to pick up a GPS signal. That's a must if you're training in the dead of winter. These watches can also take a beating. All models are built to military-grade standards and feature up to 10 ATM of water resistance. That means they're more than capable of a dunk in the ocean. Another plus is that the Fenix 7 series comes in some attractive colorways, making this watch less of an eyesore than some other rugged fitness watches. That helps people who may want a watch that can double as a daily driver. The transflective screen isn't our absolute favorite. The OLED on the Garmin Epix 2 is a lot easier on the eyes. It's on the pricier end of things, but it's an excellent option for people who spend a lot of time outdoors. Number 4. Oura Ring Gen 3. The vast majority of fitness trackers are worn on the wrist, but the $299 Oura Ring isn't. It's also less distracting than some other wrist-based options, as it lacks a screen and doesn't forward push notifications. While smaller than your average wearable, the Oura Ring still tracks a ton of metrics, including heart rate variability and body temperature. The third iteration of the device also introduces SB Aqua sensors, as well as all-day heart rate monitoring and period predictions. Future updates will also add activity tracking. At the moment, you have to import activities and blood oxygen levels. If you're looking for some stress relief, the Oura Ring also lets you track guided meditation sessions. The Oura Ring tracks typical metrics such as steps and calories burned, but its main focus is sleep and recovery. Each day, you're given 3 sets of scores for your readiness, sleep, and activity. It's a simple, holistic look at your overall wellness and an ideal pick if you want a more hands-off experience with your data. Number 5. Fitbit Charge 5. The $179.99 Fitbit Charge 5 is one of the most advanced fitness trackers you can buy. It's also one of the more significant upgrades to the lineup in a while, adding a bright OLED touchscreen, electrodermal activity sensor, and EKG. It also supports smart features like contactless payments, notifications, and timers. On the health tracking side, it has built-in GPS, continuous heart rate monitoring, sleep tracking, and SpO2 sensors. Is the Charge 5 one of the most exciting trackers out there? No, but it does its job well and for a decent price. The only thing we're not super happy about is how enabling the always-on display is a mega drain on the battery. While the Charge 5 has an estimated battery life of 7 days, but that drops to 2-3 once you've got the AOB on. Otherwise, it's hard to beat the Charge 5. The Fitbit Charge 5 does all the usual heart rate and activity tracking and also offers access to new tools like an EDA scan app to manage stress as well. Number 6. Garmin Vivomove Sport. While Garmin's made some truly exquisite hybrid trackers in the past, the price made them hard to recommend. However, the Vivomove Sport finally gets things right. It looks like an analog swatch, thanks to the hidden OLED display, but you don't actually lose anything in terms of accuracy. For $179.99, you're giving up some things like built-in GPS and NFC payments. However, you do get push notifications and access to Garmin's entire fitness tracking platform. There are some more jewelry-like trackers, BellyBats lineup, or the Fitbit Luxe come to mind, but the Vivosport Move's design is a lot sturdier for active lifestyles. The Garmin Vivomove Sport is an affordable, stylish hybrid analog tracker. It's not as beefy as Garmin's other trackers and is well suited for casual activity. The watch also has 2 temperature sensors for advanced cycle tracking and crash detection if you ever find yourself in an accident. That's on top of established health features. Number 7. Samsung Galaxy Watch 5. If you have a Samsung phone, this is going to be the best full-featured smartwatch for fitness tracking. Not only is this the only Wear OS 3 smartwatch available right now, but Samsung's genuinely put more effort into the Galaxy Watch's health offerings. It's made more improvements to sleep tracking, and the $279.99 Galaxy Watch 5 has its predecessor's 3-in-1 sensor, which enables body composition analysis. That's a unique feature that no other smartwatch at the moment is capable of. You can also access workout videos from the Samsung Health app, though the production values aren't as good as Fitness Plus or Peloton. The Watch 5 also adds a temperature sensor. There aren't any features that make use of it yet, but it future-proofs the watch for when those features eventually arrive. This year, there are fewer growing pains with the transition to Wear OS 3, at least for Samsung. Google Assistant, Google Pay, and YouTube Music are all available on the Watch 5. However, some features are limited to Samsung owners, making it hard to wholeheartedly recommend this to non-Samsung Android users. We also wish battery life was slightly better, but it's an improvement over the Galaxy Watch 4. If battery life is your top concern,